It's time for this week's episode of Brandon Sports Talk, featuring in-depth interviews from those who are trending in the world of athletics. And now, here's the host of Brandon Sports Talk, Brandon Pate.
Welcome back to Brandon Sports Talk. In today's episode, I have the privilege to interview the Buffalo Beauts rookie, Missy Segall. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Can you talk about how you knew that you wanted to become a professional hockey player?
So I guess honestly it came a little bit last minute. I'd played in college obviously, and wasn't originally planning on it, but then the opportunity presented itself. So I thought that this would be a great thing to do, right post grad. And it's definitely something I kind of dreamed about when I was little. I'd always think it'd be so cool to go playing professionally. But then when I was 10, that wasn't necessarily a possibility. So it's cool that now I have this opportunity.
Can you talk about, of course, what your time was like in college hockey playing for Hamilton?
I loved my time playing for Hamilton. My team was very close and my main group of friends. So it was a lot of fun to be able to hang out with them. And we just had a great environment. After I'd started there, the team had started to get a lot better too. We started to make it a little bit further into playoffs. So that was really cool.
What was it like the first time you got to put on the Hamilton jersey?
Honestly, it was a surreal experience. I remember I got to start my first game freshman year, which was so cool. A girl who I had kind of grown up playing with was on the line with me as well. So it was really fun to see kind of how far I've come in that moment. And it was just my having people supporting me in the crowd was really cool. So it was a surreal experience.
What were some of your accomplishments during your time at Hamilton?
So my junior year, kind of the last year I had of hockey there, since it was canceled this past year, I was able to get put onto the NESCAC second team. So that was pretty exciting. I felt like at that point I'd been playing some of the best hockey of my life. So I feel like that February was a really fun time for me. And I thought I was just playing with great people. So kind of even just having that chance was kind of some of my success there.
What was a game day like for you at Hamilton?
Game days were kind of just like any other day. We always played Friday, Saturdays. So on a Friday, I might go to class or we'd get on a bus to go to the game. And then I didn't have much of a pregame routine. I would go through the dynamic warm up with the team, and then I loved to play soccer. But I never was really strict on doing I need to tie my left skate and then my right skate. I kind of just did whatever. I didn't want to have to depend on something so much off the ice to think that I needed success on the ice. So I like to just kind of go with the flow and see how I feel that day. And if I need to stretch a little more, then maybe, but I wasn't too strict on my routine.
What was the feeling like whenever you got that call from Nate, the GM of the Buffalo Beauts, that you got drafted?
It was great. It was so cool. I was watching the draft live. I was actually at work while it was going on. So I was trying to have it on my phone. And it was just to hear my name in that kind of situation was so unexpected, growing up and whatnot. So it's so cool to finally have had that opportunity. And I'm just so excited to get there and actually play.
Of course, before you got that phone call from Nate, did you have an intuition that you were going to get drafted? Or was it okay, if I get drafted, I get drafted?
I had an intuition. There's definitely a little bit of stuff that goes on beforehand. So I guess I knew that I was going to be drafted. So it wasn't necessarily unexpected on that day, but the kind of excitement came in finding out from him before that I would be.
What do you plan on looking forward to when you get to play as a professional, as a rookie?
Honestly, I'm just excited to be able to play a hockey game again. Having my senior year canceled because of the coronavirus was definitely really tough. So I just love all aspects of the actual game and getting to get on the ice. So I'm just really excited for that.
Of course, with your senior year being canceled due to Corona, how important is it to come out this upcoming season and show, of course, how the last 3 years have been for you?
It's definitely really important. I've been trying to do a lot of training and whatnot this summer because I didn't get the opportunity to play this past year. So we did practice on occasion. But it definitely wasn't the same as having a normal season. And so I think it'll be good to just like kind of go out and, work my hardest, do my best. I'm playing with like a lot of really great girls that come from a lot of good Division I programs. So I think it could be, hopefully it won't be too tough in the beginning, but I'm just trying to work hard this summer to be able to get myself ready again.
What do you look forward to happening, of course, when you get to put on that Buffalo Beauts powder blue jersey for the first time?
Um, I think it'll just be another like surreal experience. Kind of love wearing the blue again. It's one of my favorite colors, so it's nice that I get to stay in that, like similar to what I was at Hamilton. And again, I think it'll just be like it'll be hard to believe that it's like real going on. Like, can't believe I'll be a professional hockey player.
Who are some of the players that you implement your game after?
So growing up in Boston, I always watched Patrice Bergeron. He's one of my favorite players. And then when I got to college, my coach kind of said um, that she wanted me to like implement him a little bit. I was a center in college, so I kind of modeled a lot of my game after him. And it was funny too. One of my line mates throughout college kind of had that Brad Marchand esque type player. So it was cool to like try to emulate them, being big fans of Boston teams.
What do you look forward to happening once you get to play alongside Taylor Kersey and some of the great players that are with the Buffalo Beauts?
I look forward to just getting connected with them. It'd be so great to play with a couple veterans in the league, and I'm excited to have them kind of show me the ropes and figure out how to navigate that life.
Who are some players in the NWHL that you look up to?
So Julian Dempsey on the Boston Pride, I've definitely always looked up to. She actually went to my high school, and a lot of people on my team. I never got to play with her; she was older than me, so but a lot of people kind of really respected her, and I've always kind of looked up to her as a player, and so it's kind of cool to actually be able to get to play against her after going to the same high school. But even though I never actually got to play with her on the ice because she's years older than I am.
What is it going to feel like once you get to play Boston Pride, who just won the Isabel Cup?
It'll be cool being like a Boston native, and it'll be weird playing against a Boston team. But it'll be fun. Like hopefully if we get to play in Boston, I'll be able to have a lot of family in the crowd, and it'll be there'll be a good team. So it'll be a tough matchup, but I'm excited to be able to play them.
What advice would you give future college hockey players looking to play college hockey?
For people looking to play college hockey, I would say just have fun with it. Like it's definitely something that you should look forward to every day, kind of the way I did in college. So I just encourage everyone to try to have fun and like, enjoy their teammates, enjoy their time on the ice, because like this happening this past year, you never know when it might end.
What advice would you give college hockey players looking to make it into the professional hockey?
I would say like just reach out to people. It's always good to connect to people in the league and to general managers. Nate has been so nice to me and like answering all my little questions. I've never actually been to Buffalo, so he's been so helpful in supporting me in the move and whatnot. And I would just say just talk to people, connect, see, because definitely like anything's possible.
That's wonderful. Thank you again, Missy, for your interview, and best of luck in your future with the Buffalo Beauts.
Thanks. It was great to talk today.
Where can my listeners find you at on social media?
My Instagram and Twitter are just like at Missy Segall.
Thank you again, Missy Segall, for your interview, and best of luck in your future as you get prepared to put on the powder blue Buffalo Beauts jersey.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. You can find Brandon Sports Talk on Facebook at Brandon Sports Talk, Instagram at Brandon Sports Talk, Twitter at Talk_Brandon, and you can find me on YouTube at Brandon Sports Talk. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you again, Missy, for your interview, and best of luck.
Thanks.
You've been watching Brandon Sports Talk. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to Brandon Sports Talk on social media and on YouTube.